Alright, it's October 27th. I'm gonna stand behind my house. Lighter stand. For a few days, I hadn't been seeing anything back here on my camera. And I try moving around to see exactly where they're coming through now at this time of year. The acorns are all dropped, except for a few of them. And so they've kind of moved around a little bit different, so I set out some corn to keep them coming through here. And they normally would come through here all year. It's kind of a real hot highway for them between two big properties, and I only have access between the middle and this funnel. So on the camera for the past 3 days, I've got deer coming in the morning in shooting time and in the evening in shooting time. And I was able to get out last night, but I didn't see anything. And I should have gone in this morning. I would have probably seen something, but I didn't. I hadn't been feeling good. Something hit sinuses or something. So that's why my voice is out of it right now. So, but I have gotten some does and a couple bucks on camera within the past, counting today, past 3 days. So we'll sit here, see what happens. I'm gonna shoot probably whatever I see, if it's shootable. Need some meat in the freezer, and this time of year is kind of tricky getting deer in daylight. I have yet to see a deer in daylight. As many times as I've been hunting, I haven't seen a deer in daylight. Within shooting time, let me clarify what I've shot at an 8-point. It was in shooting time, but I could see the deer. Well, the camera couldn't pick it up. It was really low light, but it was still in shooting time, legal shooting time. Same as with the 10-point. And I actually got some footage of the 8-point and 10-point and the biggest 6-point that I have here. But then again, it was right at dark, but it was still in legal shooting time. I've yet to see one in daylight where I could get a good video of it. So I'm trying, but I've got daylight pics on one daylight pic this morning, so maybe we'll see something here in daylight. So maybe you can see my face. I just shot a deer. First one I saw, like a good sized doe. It's 7:23 now. I still have 20 minutes of shooting light, and shot it. Just came up here with the direction they normally come from, and actually earlier, a month ago, I had a spike come and stop in the same spot under my stand just before it was one morning. It was still too dark for me to get a good shot, and I thought he was a buck, the way he just his body, so I didn't shoot anyway. So I checked my camera, and it was that spike. I thought it was, so that's why I didn't shoot at it, and it was still kind of dark to actually see him. So I think I heard that doe crash over there in the field. So I'm gonna go check, see if my arrow's right here. I don't have any luminox yet, so I don't know if my arrow's still in the deer or right over there in the dirt. So I'm gonna go sneak over there, see if my arrow's in the dirt. Alright, so here's my arrow. Got good blood on it. Got some hair. All the way up it. So that looks good. And I don't see her right there. I don't see her in the field there. I went further back. It sounded like she went back about 70 yards or so. I don't know. It sounded like she went back about 70 yards or so. I've got good blood on the arrow, and so I'm gonna give her about 30 minutes or so and go check. Alright, so we're coming up to the stand. We don't disrupt things too much. All this noise. There's the stand there, and the almost full moon. Got 3 days and it's gonna be a full moon. Let's walk over to where I shot it. Okay, so I'm not showing y'all anything on Marco Polo yet, am I? Alright, so I can see pretty good. Okay. It's blurry for some reason. Alright, so turn back around. There's a stand, and I moved it from where I had it before. And here, mark the spot. Calm down. I marked the spot where the arrow was in the ground, stuck in the ground. I think that I made a heart shot on it, and Didn't hit any bone or anything. And it took off, and from what I could tell, light conditions, I pretty much couldn't follow it when it ran. But it ran back down the field and back to the back. And then I heard a crash. It sounded like a crash. Some blood. All right, come over here. Walk, don't run. All right, I found blood right here on this leaf.
Yeah. That blood?
So stand right here. Don't mess. Don't touch the blood. Don't step in it. Some tracks where a bigger deer came through right there. Look at that.
A bigger pole.
Yeah, a big deer right there.
Big.
Yeah.
That looks like when you choose it.
I don't see any blood right there either. All right, come on. Don't walk in front of me. I'd stay behind me. Okay. There's a mushroom. Something crushed a mushroom. All right, found some.
Well, it's right here. I got some.
But it's diluted because it's wet, the dew.
Is it?
See there? It's diluted.
No.
So that's another drop right there.
What shot? What did you shot it at?
You see that millipede?
Yeah. Yeah.
Look this way.
The deal. Whoa, the deal. That went into him. Oh.
No.
Wow, what happened to that?
The coyotes already.
Oh, a big spider going on here.
Hold on, let me look, make sure no coyotes. Stay right there. Didn't see any. Alright. Yeah, I knew I'd find some blood. I heard a crash. Alright, so here's blood there, blood there. Heard a crash. I figured it was one or two directions, so I went the other way instead. A perfect heart shot. That's what I thought. I did.
Good job, Daddy. High five.
So, high five. And the coyotes got to her. So scoot over, let me see.
Yeah. Wow.
It's the first place they get, and it's only been 30 minutes.
30 minutes and it got the butt. Why did they get that part for?
Well, it would have been 30 minutes by the time we started looking. It's been over an hour.
Good job, Daddy. Good job.
Alright, so set the bow there.
Good job. Good job. Good job, Dad. Good Dad. Oh my goodness, look at those big rocks. They're like rocks. Whoa, that looks like blocks. That's a little mommy deer. I can sit. That's a baby deer. No, it's a mommy deer. It's a big coyote slide off. No meat.
So we're gonna follow the blood trail back. The deer trail, there's blood, a lot of blood here. A lot of blood here. And a lot of blood here. Blood here. Blood there. A lot of blood here. I want to see exactly where. I don't walk in the blood, kiddos. Walk beside it. I want to see where the blood actually opened up. A lot of blood there. Blood there. A lot of 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 blood here. And that's what I figured, is that it took off across the field there. And don't walk in front of me. Following the blood back to see where we missed it at. See, y'all are finding blood, see?
Yeah.
Teaching y'all how to track. Yep. Good job.
Blood, there's more blood back there. Whoa, but it's just blood here. Blood right there. Blood.
There's blood right here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Blood.
So that's the last blood that we've seen coming back towards the stand. 70 yards before we found, to this point anyway. We're still going back to the stand to see where we find more blood.
You can't tell that.
Good job, Katie.
Wow.
It is a little drop of blood.
It's going this way.
Second drop of blood initially over here.
Where?
The blood I found initially in the first place would have been 70 yards until we found the other drop of blood.